This video presents the paper entitled Real-Time Lower Leg Muscle Forces Estimation using a Hill-Time Model and All-Body Wearable Sensors, presented at the 5th Italian Conference in Robotics and Intelligent Machines IRIM in 2023. In several scientific and clinical fields, for example rehabilitation in sport, it is pivotal to estimate the forces produced by the human biomechanics control system. Here we present a computational model for the contraction dynamics estimation of 3 muscles of the lower leg and a software YAR-based architecture for its real-time computation and visualization. The architecture is composed by 3 main blocks, and in the next slides I'll briefly introduce each of them. The first block computes the musculo-tendon kinematics. It provides an estimation of the length and the velocity of the muscle. We built a URDF model that embeds also the muscular properties. The model has been generated by a Python-based tool publicly available on GitHub for the lower leg muscles of tibialis anterior, gastrocnemius lateralis, and medialis. Inputs of the block 1 are lower leg joint angles and velocities readings from the iFeel wearables. iFeel is a technology developed at our lab, and it is composed of all body distributed IMUs to detect real-time human motion and biometric data. For this particular case, IMUs have been placed only on the lower limb links. The block 2 approximates the process from muscle excitation to activation by a first-order differential equation, taking into account the activation and deactivation time for each muscle. Inputs of the block 2 are the EMG signals acquired by a set of BTS engineering surface electromyography probes positioned on the muscles by following the CNEM recommendation for EMG's placement. Block 3 represents the process from activation to force production. The muscle dynamics is characterized by a Hill-type model, and the computed force depends upon the force length and force velocity relationship of the contractile and parallel element, and upon the serial elastic element behavior. A healthy subject equipped with the wearable distributed sensors performed 3 consecutive repetitions of dorsiflexion and plantar flexion task. During plantar flexion, the gastrocnemi contract, and their force is higher than the tibialis force. Dorsiflexion, on the other hand, leads the tibialis anterior to contract, and its force to increase more than the gastrocnemi. In this video, on the left-hand side, you can see the real subject performing the task while equipped with iFeel IMUs inside the black bands and a set of EMGs. On the right-hand side, the real-time visualization of the estimation of the muscle forces. The redder the color of the muscle line, the higher the contraction. Next developments will deal with boosting the entire architecture by considering models for all the muscles of the human body. The muscle force estimation will be a further input of the maximum a posteriori algorithm that computes the human all-body real-time kinematics and dynamics estimation. Please find here funded projects and links to GitHub code, dataset, and the human model generator. Thanks for your attention.